running a cyclone. We've got about 1 to 2 days here before it hits us on the head. Oh, we've got a fish on, dude. We're just gonna push the troopy to its absolute limits and see if we can get to the other bay. We've got this cyclone coming up our ass. The swell's picking up by the minute. The wind's getting worse and nothing's in our favor. It is blowing its absolute ass off out here. We've only got a very, very small window of time. This is the shit, dude. This is what we live for. What we're about to cook up is going to be primo. Where else would you rather be? Woo! What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video and welcome to our bloody early morning in a cyclone. We're out here catching giant fish. This video is going to be epic. It's going to be windy. It's going to be wild. Sit back and relax because this one we are bloody excited for. All right, so we're doing one of my favorite things ever, and that is ballooning off the cliffs. It is blowing about 35 knots right now. It is super windy. We're gonna be chasing a couple of big fish with a couple of big baits and a handful of big hooks today. Big treble hook at the bottom there. And you got 3 8-0 hooks coming down to a skirt on top. That's gonna be tied up with a big garfish. And that is hopefully gonna get us a giant fish today. The water's boiling, doggies. We're about to smoke a coffee. The time, 5:04 in the morning. It doesn't look like the sun is anywhere near coming up yet, but we're just getting ready for war today. Setting up a couple of big baits, smoking a couple of coffees, and bro, wait till that sun comes up and see where we are. What we're doing at the moment is we're outrunning a cyclone. So there's a big cyclone up north. It's pushing down. We've got about 1 to 2 days here before we need to boost on out of here. We are going to be in some serious problems. But here's a cyclone. There's a cyclone off the north up here, and it's just generating down the coast. And you can see it's just gonna come and smoke us. So that's like where we are right now. So that is not good. And that is the cause of all of this haggard wind we've got at the moment. So we're outrunning a cyclone. We've got about 1 to 2 days here before it hits us on the head. Forecast massive rain. It is going to be a shit show out here. We're bringing you guys along on the entire trip. So sit back and relax. The next couple of days are going to be wild. Ladies and gentlemen, it's party time. We have got a big, beautiful garfish rigged up here. Balloon is running amok in the sky. Sun is only just coming up over here, over that bloody hill. I'm gonna send this balloon out and see how we go, doggies. Let's let this baby out. Doggies, it is time to get excited. We've got a big bait flopping around out there on a balloon. We're just going to sit this rod in this rod holder, and that is it. We're just going to sit back and relax, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the sun isn't even up yet. We're going to get that sunrise bite, and we just get a big whack-a-bang, and we get a big mackerel on the deck, mackerel or something like that. But that's the plan anyway. This rod holder's definitely seen better days. We've got a cable tie here. We've got a strap down here trying to hold it on. Should be all right, but drag set. We're good to go. Yeah, that's fish, that's fish. No way, dude. Oh, we've got a fish on, dude. Wait, no shit, we've got a fish on straight away. The sun hasn't even come up yet. We've already got a fish on. Big explosion under the balloon. That's fish. Wait, we've got a fish on, dude. Wait, can you please run up to the car and get the gimbal and the cliff gaff? That was so fast, man. That was so sick. Dude, that happened so quickly. Are you kidding? That bait was out there for like no longer than, what, 7 minutes? 6 minutes? Oh no, I can see what it is. It's a shark. I was excited. I was very excited. It's actually a shark. We've got a pretty decent shark on here. That shark must have been directly under that bait as we set it out. It's a shark, and that's not good news when you're on the cliffs like this. Just hoping that he pops us off. Oh yeah. Good gaff, bro. First time. Yeah, boy. First time onions hit a cliff gaff. Smoked him too. I pumped him, dude. Well done. That was good. Well, this definitely is not what we were going for. That's a little shark. It's actually quite a decent sized shark. We're going to throw him back off this cliff. He'll be right. He'll live on. They're strong animals, but bro, that's not what we're going for. There's a shark. Let's put him back. Oh, yeah. Alright, it is 6:02 in the morning. We've already got a shark on the deck. Let's see what else today brings. I'm going to quickly put another bait on, send another bait out, and then we're going to start casting lures and just getting into it. It's going to be fishing really hard today, trying to get that big Spanish mackerel or something like that. Spanish mackerel tuna is what we're chasing. Right, one shark on the deck for the morning. That was a little bit of fun. That's Anya's first ever time using a cliff gaff. He slayed it. All right, we're gonna go back to the car. We're gonna drink our coffees because we got rudely interrupted by a shark. But I'm watching this bait out there like a hawk. We're gonna go have a coffee and then we're gonna start fishing hard like I said. Let's have a coffee, bro. That's the way to start a day. Coffee, balloons and sharks. I love this shit. I love this shit more than I should. Ladies and gentlemen, we've destroyed a couple of coffees. Now we're gonna go put a bait out. There's a couple of boys fishing down here. There's these two legends having a fish, and they just got a pretty good fish. So we're gonna put a bait out, see if we can't get a snapper or something. See how we go. That balloon is still out there. The balloon's still dancing. We're gonna drop a couple of baits out and see how a couple of baits go. See if we can't get some breakfast. We've got squid, which we caught a couple of weeks ago, fresh squid. We've got mullet that was shot with a bow and arrow a couple of episodes ago. So what we're going to do is we're just going to chuck big chunks of bait out and just launch it off this cliff and hold on for dear life because we're going to get a slop. Oh, that balloon just got smoked. Oh, grab that gaff, we're gonna run down here. Yeah, we can gaff from there, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to gaff him, but that balloon's down. Oh. Sharks, go away.
No, balloon's good, eh? Balloon's at the top. Oh, that is a proper tangle.
Oh, he's going for you. There you go, doggies. There's another shark for the day. Me and old mate in the background got the hella tangle. That was just chaos. That's the second shark for the day. He's going back in the drink. Oh, let's retie and let's go again. Now we've seen that explosion on the water. It was a big explosion underneath that balloon. We thought we were onto something half decent, but turns out we were not. Here we go. We packed up. We sucked back some helium.
Doggy, doggy, doggy!
And we are now on a mission. We are on one hell of a mission. We've got a big swell and very strong wind. So it's kind of throwing a spanner in the works because we want to go get spear guns out, jump in the water with dive gear on, go for a spear fish and also try to find a giant crayfish. But the water is not playing the game. So we're going to try to go to another headland. We're going to see if we can get across to the other side. That's what we're doing now. Let the adventure begin. actually wild. I don't know if you can hear me, it is so windy out here at the moment. We are trying our very hardest to get to another bay on the other side. Many years ago, I used to be able to cross along this track. I haven't been here for bloody years, and over the time, the wind has just completely chewed the arse end out of this track. It doesn't even look like a track anymore, so we're just gonna push the Troopy to its absolute limits. Just gonna bush bash, make a track, and see if we can get to the other bay. We've got this cyclone coming up our ass. The swell's picking up. By the minute, the swell's getting bigger, the wind's getting worse, and nothing's in our favor. Why, this is bad news. This is bad news. This track that we're on at the moment is no longer a track anymore. Back in the day, you used to go down here, which is now like a razorback, go around there, back up there and over there. But obviously, we're not doing that right now. We're trying to make our own track through the bush to get to the other headland over there, but it is not going to plan. If we go down this hill, there is absolutely no way of us coming back up. We've actually got our boat parked over here, so we need to get back here this afternoon, but there's no way we're getting down there. We can't get down there. This is the end of the track here. I don't think we can get there today. Let's look at this swell, dude. We ain't spearfishing, man. This swell's solid. What are we supposed to do, bro? This headland in the background is where we were gonna jump in the water and go shoot some fish with spear guns. It is like a washing machine, massive waves. There is no way we're jumping in the water today. Look at these waves, bro, massive. What are we supposed to do? It's like a washing machine out there, dude. This cyclone has thrown the biggest spanner in the works. There's no way we're going for a dive today. That's just getting worse and worse by the minute. Look at that, bro. Well, that was absolutely bloody devastating. We tried to get to a new spot, but that wind and swell is foul, bro. The track's not even there anymore, but we're gonna head back to where we started this morning. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we'll see if we can't get a bit of a feed going on because we are starving. We wouldn't want a little bit of fresh fish around a fire, so we're gonna start fishing hard, put a balloon out and just sit back for the afternoon and just fish until we can get a big slob on the deck. So that's what we're doing. We're driving back to where we started. That was a little bit of a mission. Here we go, beautiful people. It is round 2. We've got a big dirty bait. We're sending it out. Let's see how we go. Sun's gonna set over the west soon. This is the afternoon expression session. Let's rip in. Come on, you big bastard. Let's go. Faster! Here we go. It is time for war. Balloon rod out, spin gear out, very light. Let's go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first fish for the day. We've been fishing the entire day. We started the day with 2 sharks, went for a bit of a drive. We couldn't go for a dive. And this is the first fish that we've actually pulled up on the cliff. I just got that on a little bit of fishing bait. We have got very little food out here. As you know, we don't travel with food very often, and that might have to be dinner. We're in a place where you could be eating 5-star exceptional fish. This is not the best eating fish in the world. It's fresh fish, it's still good. But I'm gonna bleed him, we're gonna chuck him in water, and that could be dinner. But we're gonna see if we can upgrade. So hang around, the sun's gone down, the bite time's about to turn on. There's a little trevally. I'm gonna put a knife in him, put him to sleep, and let's see if we can upgrade. Bang! Let's go, Anya!
Go, snapper.
Yep. Oh, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I got the reef, dog.
What do you got?
I got the reef, dog.
Tell you what, mate, the boys are starving. We are so hungry right now. I could eat the ass out of a low-flying duck. That sun's about to set. We've been fishing. We haven't had any luck. So what, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat this trevally. Look at that thing. That there is gonna be dinner. We're actually gonna make something pretty delicious. Fresh fish. Still tastes better than any of the dog shit you buy at a supermarket. But that's gonna be dinner. Tea leaf trevally is what this is called. We're gonna eat him up. Look at this. Look at that sunset. Bro. Where else would you rather be? Alright, we've been fishing all day like I said, and this is what we've got. It's actually going to be pretty bloody good. Fresh, beautiful fresh tea leaf trevally. It was bled as soon as we caught it, which means it's going to taste phenomenal, but there's a fair bit of meat right there. Look at that. We're actually going to make a little bit of a curry. So filleting these things, they taste alright. They're not the greatest, but putting it in a curry, it is a very good fish because it's a firm meat. Like, it's a very hard fish meat. Beautiful for curry. This is only day one. We've got a couple more days out here, so sit back and relax. We're about to make one hell of a feed. Doggy, the boys have got food. Hey, Anya ripped up a little bit of rice. I'm not gonna call it rice, I'm gonna classify it as some form of porridge, but wait, it's all right, dude. So we ended up getting a little bit of a feed today, which is lucky because we didn't have much to eat for dinner, but now we're eating like kings. We got a little curry, We're gonna go to bed early tonight. Tomorrow morning we're doing the same thing. We're chasing the mackerel on balloon, mackerel tuna, something big and delicious like that. So we're gonna love yous and ladies. We're gonna have this incredibly delicious curry and we're going to bed. All right, we'll see you in the morning. Get ready because tomorrow we're bending rods. All right, see you in the AM. Booyah. All right, that's it. Dinner is done. That was bloody delicious. It is blowing its absolute tits off out here. Always trying to brush his teeth. Look at this. It is blowing its absolute ass off out here. He's gonna wake up, got like a crumb chicken cheese sausage. He's down there. I'm sleeping up on the top up there. It's windy. We're going to bed. See you in the morning. All right. Tomorrow morning we're going to sleigh. Right, let's go, man. Here we go, my doggies. Good bloody morning and welcome to day 2 of trying to catch fish off the cliffs here in Western Australia. Oi, it is blowing its ass out this morning. This cyclone has thrown a massive spanner in the works. It's actually coming down the coast pretty bloody quickly. You can see in the background here, there's a lot of clouds. It's gonna start raining. It's gonna start pissing with water soon. We're here, we're necking a couple of coffees. We've already just launched a balloon out. The sun isn't even up yet. But this is what the cyclone's doing right now. It's actually smashing Exmouth. We're sort of down here, so we've only got a very, very small window of time before that cyclone comes down. And we are going to get absolutely peppered. So I think we're gonna make a call. There's a couple of boys fishing out the back here. They're leaving today at like 11 or 12 because they're gonna boost on out of here. Once it rains, the tracks get locked down here and you get stuck here. It's calling for like 45 knot winds, which is just horrendous. You can't fish in that kind of condition. So we're gonna fish hard for the next couple of hours. We're gonna make a call, but that cyclone's on its way and it's on its way hard and strong. This is the shit, dude. This is what we live for. Mornings like this. This is the definition of living life. Love it.
Finally!
Is that breakfast?
That is breakfast, brother!
Dude. Look at that thing!
Oh my god! Finally, bro!
You did it, bruh! That is a pink off the rocks in the morning. I don't want to hold your fish up, this is your fish, bro.
I'm happy, bro.
I was in the car making coffees, and then I just seen the rod bending. Look at that beautiful thing.
I stuck this GoPro in my mouth and I couldn't go, oi!
Look at that thing, what a way to start the day, doggies. That's a little pink snapper off the cliffs. That's a good fish, bro, well done. All right, here we go. A little bit of a time check. It is 8:42 in the morning and we're packing up, we're pulling the pin. We brought the ballooning rod in. The bait has not even been sniffed. Like, that is still a perfect garfish. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're packing everything up. We're gonna boost on. It is day 2. We're gonna go see if we can do something pretty bloody fun now. One of my favorite things you can ever do. We're about to go and do it. So we're gonna pack all this shit up, put the boat on the back. We're gonna punch to another location. And what we're about to do is gonna be fun. All right, let the new mission begin. We are boosting on out of here. We've just got a report saying that we cannot drive any further north from here. The roads are all closed up north at the moment, which sucks because we were actually going to go up north. I had a pretty fun little adventure set for tomorrow, and we can't actually do it. We've still got a couple of options. The options aren't great, but they're still better than nothing. What a day. Look at this sunset. That is phenomenal, dude. We have just landed in the next place. Tomorrow, day 3, we're going to slay a monster fish. That's the plan. We're gonna pull up here for the night. We're sleeping here in the bush, and then in the morning, we're gonna wake up real early. We're gonna chase big dogs. But this is where we're at. This is bedroom for the night. We're getting everything prepped for tomorrow morning. Dude, we are going to slay some big fish. So I'll see you guys bright and early. Coffees, fishing. Let's go. See. Doggy, doggy, good morning and welcome to day 3 of this fishing adventure. We're a little bit undecided in what's going on right now. The weather patterns are changing like crazy. That big windy bastard up north is just completely changing everything for us. There's not a breath of wind at the moment, so we can't actually put a balloon out. We've got noodle rod, we've got spin rods, we've got a couple of different fishing rods. We're gonna be sitting on this cliff here, pretty bloody incredible part of the earth we're on. We're gonna be fishing hard for the next couple of hours, and then we are going to get pounded by some of the hella strong wind. Safe to say, the boys are frothing. Right, let's rip in. What a place to start the bloody morning. This place is epic, dude. We just made a couple of coffees. Unfortunately, it is not the FDYS blend. I'm actually out of coffee. We just made an instant coffee up here on the rocks. The place that does have coffee is fieldayshop.com. If you want to go check out the coffee, we've got that brand new titanium French press. If you guys want to get it, fieldayshop.com. Jump over there, treat yourself to some of the world's best coffee. In the meantime, we're going to be drinking this mud coffee. Second cast. This is gonna be hectic. This is gonna be hectic. Get him up, 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 get him up. Ooh, little fella. Fuck you. Oh, go away. Oh, he's gone. Ooh. Tight. Height. Choo. Bah. Boy. Ooh. Oh, fish on.
Oh, he's not big, I don't think. It felt like a good smash. Now I'm like, oh no.
Oh, it's big.
It's huge.
Oh, a good species, but that's what you want, dude. That is one of the greatest tasting fish in the ocean.
This wants to be about double that size.
Proper. There is a beautiful bulging groper. A little bit small. We don't need to keep this one, so I'm going to let him back. But, oi! See ya, mate. Back he goes. Tell you what, mate, the day is getting on. We've been fishing, we've been piffing, and the boys are hungry. So we've got a little bit of a backup plan out here. We'll show you what we're about to cook up. He's going to be primo. We're going to be cooking up this snapper that Anya got yesterday off the cliffs. Obviously, we are struggling to get fish out here, but this is going to be bloody delicious. We bled it, it's still fresh from yesterday. So they're going to rip a couple of fillets off him. Look at that meat. Look at that thing. That's breakfast, doggies. Breakfast on the cliffs. Look at this. We've got a tray full of crispy snapper. That looks absolutely ridiculous. We're eating it out here in paradise. We've been fishing so hard this morning. I've been spinning lures for Mackies and tuna for like, I don't know how many casts I've had, thousands of casts. But that there is gonna make up for every single second of it. Look at that beautiful fresh snapper. Bro, that's ridiculous. Look at that. That is so good out here on the rocks. Doggy, doggy. The boys are full. We just had one hell of a feed, a snapper down there on that rock. All the fishing gear is packed up. We're hiking all the way back to the top of this hill here. That is gonna be it for this episode, my doggies. It was a little bit of hard fishing, but look, we absolutely love doing this kind of thing. It's not really about catching the fish. It's all about getting outside and just living and loving this beautiful place we call Australia. That was a hell fun mission. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I encourage you to get outside and do the same. It's good for the heart, good for the soul. Climbing up these bloody hills, it's good for the pins as well.
Well, look, we'll see you in the next week's episode. Much love, my doggies. If you want to get your coffee plunger, fieldayshop.com, go check it out. All right, we'll see you next week in next week's episode. Big love, doggy. Look at this shit. All right, roll on the bloopers. Booyah! See you later, buddy. That is fucking windy, dude. That thing just pulled off into oblivion. You shark. Fucking shark. On the cliff gaff. I think it's a shark coming in backwards. And he's coming in backwards.
Hey, brother, did you catch any f***ing fish or what?
Yeah, give me some of that, dude.
Fucking hell, we haven't caught very many fish today, hey, brother? Nah, mate, there's no... there's no fish here at all. Yeah, doggy. We ain't got any fish at all. This place sucks, man. Whoa, I got the biggest head spin on planet Earth.
We want to go for a little bit of a, we want to go for an explore. Gonna go around there, see if we can get around to a second headland. F you. No, run! Why did you do that? Come on! What the f was that? That took everything, huh? Oh, this reel's f***ing annoying. This is gonna have to be dinner. You're joking me. A trevally? A trevally? We're gonna eat a trevally for dinner? After what, about 10 hours of fishing? Oh, today's fishing sucks a bag. Don't blame your shit skills on the fishing, alright? Look at that, got my gear back, bro. What the f? Yay! Wow, that is f***ing hectic. That's living too much, Barry. That's hectic. When are you due, bro? Bro, very soon, eh? When are you due? She's gonna pop. Holy f***, I'm gonna be an uncle. You. What you doing, you dumb dog? Human secret squirrel pigs. Oh, Butterfingers over here. Slimy prick. Beautiful. Oi! This little fella's gonna need a Panadol. Alright, so we're gonna cook up this. Oi, come here, you bastard. You slippery little f. What a fucking shithole of a fishing mission. So fucking weird. Just like this guy in the background. So fucking weird. You fucking weird, hey? A little bit, yeah.